The world of professional wrestling never stops, and welcome to another ridiculous report. Ozzy Osbourne, the rock and roll legend who was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006, also inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2021, has sadly passed away today. He was 76 years old. He lived a full life. Just an incredible career. In music, I also remember the Osbourne's reality show. The moment of him talking shit to his cat still makes me laugh to this day.
Now fuck off, guy. Gus, Jim, Bill, whatever your fucking name is.
But Osbourne was an influence and inspiration to many people, and several WWE stars shared tributes to Osbourne following his passing, including Triple H. The Game said that Ozzy was one of a kind. His relentless passion for music was something I always looked up to. From the moment I heard the first riff on Paranoid, I was hooked on this sound that I never heard before. My dream turned into reality as Ozzy would become involved with WWE and eventually inducted into the Hall of Fame. Bronson Reed also shared a tribute to Ozzy Osbourne today. He noted that he was a lifelong fan of the rock legend. He said, "Ozzy forever. As a lifelong fan, thank you." He also shared several photographs. The Miz also shared a tribute to Osbourne. The Miz hasn't been seen since like the May 2nd episode of SmackDown. Whenever he lost to Aleister Black, that's the last time he's been on TV. He's been away filming American Gladiators for Amazon Prime. But he took to social media, to his Instagram account today, to pay tribute, to honor Ozzy Osbourne. The Miz was actually involved in a segment with Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne back in the day on WWE Raw. He wrote about that segment. He said, "Cut to 5 years later, I'm in WWE standing inside the ring with Ozzy Osbourne himself, a guy I grew up watching on stage and now just a few feet away talking to me. I met him a couple hours before that moment and had the chance to ask him anything I wanted. And not only did he answer, he laughed, he joked, he delivered. He was exactly who I hoped he would be." So that's some of the tributes to Ozzy Osbourne. There's plenty more from not just wrestlers, from everyone in entertainment. He was an absolute legend, but unfortunately he passed away today at 76 years old. So Bill Goldberg wrestled his retirement match against Gunther at Saturday night's main event earlier this month. He lost. He got choked out. He didn't tap out. He got choked out, lost in honorable fashion. But however, he tried to give a retirement speech after, but NBC cut off the show. It was a hard network out for Saturday night's main event, so he went on Ariel Helwani's podcast, ripped apart the company, all while saying he doesn't want to complain, but proceeded to complain and just trash his retirement match and suggest that he could return to the ring, not in WWE, but elsewhere. Well, MJF appeared on Busted Open Radio today and called out Bill Goldberg in a way that only MJF could. He said if Goldberg wants some, he's right here, and he vowed to embarrass Goldberg if he faced him in AEW. "I'll snap, crack, and pop every single tendon, ligament, and bone in his stupid old musty body. So if he wants a proper send-off, he should be facing a generational talent like him." MJF added that he has to have two conditions for the match. He needs to be paid a lot of money, and he also noted that Goldberg would likely have to be paid a lot as well. So he said a lot of stars have to align for that to happen, but he floated that idea out there. I have literally zero interest in Goldberg versus MJF, but if AEW just wants to piss off WWE, that's a great route to go. If Goldberg shows up in AEW and challenges MJF in his final match, it will be hilarious. It's not going to be a good match, but it will be absolutely hilarious. And finally, Booker T, the legend himself, made a terrible mistake during tonight's episode of NXT. Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May in All Elite Wrestling, she debuted on NXT earlier this year. They've already turned her heel, but Booker T did an introduction during NXT tonight, hyping up the crowd, and referred to Blake Monroe as Monica Monroe.
We got the glamour girl, Monica Monroe. Take it on.
So Blake Monroe not off to the greatest of starts in WWE, as Booker T can't even remember her name. With that is it for this episode of The Ridiculous Report. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. Have a good one.